From starting a company exactly like the one he had to leave, to the billionaire starting this business just to help Tesla. Here's the real reason Elon Musk launched xAI. The guy who starts companies on a whim founded another startup, and it's actually a rival to the one he left. Musk says that the goal of xAI is to understand reality. But the question is Elon actually serious about this company? When you add all his other business ventures into the equation, it makes sense why people think he'll ask someone else to run xAI for him. The team, for now, is headed by Musk himself, and includes people who've worked at big-name companies such as OpenAI, Google Research, Microsoft Research, and DeepMind. On top of that, the website lists Dan Hendricks, a researcher who works at the Center for AI Safety, as one of the team members. Dan's often referred to as one of the most important voices in AI safety, so I guess Elon's bringing in the best of the best for his new venture. Musk is the sole director, and Jared Birchall, the guy who manages Elon's family office, is the secretary. While the company is completely separate from his holding company, X Corp, xAI, will work closely with all his other Musk-owned companies, such as Twitter, Tesla, and SpaceX. The first time we heard about this new AI company was back in April 2023, when filing showed that the billionaire founded the company in Nevada. He used his companies SpaceX and Tesla to get the funding to get xAI started. Now wait, why did he start another company instead of staying at the one he helped start? You know, OpenAI, the company that owns ChatGPT, the chatbot that helps everyone do their homework these days. Well, one thing's clear. While he's the reason that the company exists in the first place, he's not really happy with the work it's doing. Musk claimed he came up with the name and helped recruit key people that made the company what it is today. Even then, he freaking hates it. He thinks that Microsoft's control of OpenAI and the company's capped profit model is questionable. Back in the day, Elon actually pledged $1 billion in support, but then he pulled out, and in the end, the guy only invested somewhere around $50 million. He said that OpenAI doesn't focus on safe AI development, and that's why his new company's got people who specialize in just that. On top of that, he's not really happy with the chatbot's political beliefs. Yep, the guy's straight up beefing it up with ChatGPT. He says that the company's got a woke mind virus, and its bot is biased in favor of left-wing, politically correct views. You need to realize that this is the same guy who's described himself as a free speech absolutist, and scaled back moderation at Twitter. The guy then reinstated previously banned right-wing accounts, after which there was a massive surge in hate speech and extremism on the Bird app, so chances are his new AI company won't be leaning left. On top of that, it'll be safe, according to him. The billionaire feels that AI could destroy civilization, and he's going to be super careful with his work. Elon claims that if AI development is left unchecked and unmonitored, it can wipe out humanity as we know it. Folks are calling him an alarmist and a fearmonger. But he's got a point. I mean, AI has already replaced a lot of jobs around the world. It's infiltrated into marketing, online customer services, all kinds of finance jobs. And now, it's also making its way toward medicine. Musk's even a member of a group of tech leaders that signed an open letter that called for a 6-month pause in the out-of-control race for AI development. That's crazy, isn't it? The guy's tried to convince people over and over again that he's a libertarian. He's always talked against government intervention and regulation, but now he's calling for exactly that when it comes to AI. There's a reason for that, though. It might not be fun to be regulated, but it would be too late if the government doesn't do anything about artificial intelligence right now. Here's what he says. A regulatory agency needs to start with a group that initially seeks insight into AI, then solicits opinion from industry, and then has proposed rulemaking. Still, let's not forget, he literally did start a company working in this exact field. Take a look at Tesla. How do you think autopilot works? AI, obviously, and it's not like Elon doesn't acknowledge that. The company even has an annual AI day to celebrate its work. In an interview with Tucker Carlson, Musk said that he's going to start something called Truth GPT, and it'll be a maximum truth-seeking AI that cares about understanding the universe. I don't know about you guys, but Donald Trump has a social network called Truth Social that he made, because it was done with left-leaning Twitter. So is Truth GPT just going to be a far-right version of ChatGPT? You can't deny what he's done to Twitter isn't concerning. The social media platform has long been called a hell site, even by its oldest users. But ever since Musk took charge of things, he evolved it into a platform that's not too different from other alternative social media sites, such as Truth Social and Parler. There's no point in denying it, folks. Twitter is a right-wing social network. As a public figure, Elon's constantly committed to the rights culture war against progressivism. Ever since he bought Twitter, he's made it a haven for far-right influencers and conspiracy theorists. Don't believe me? The Daily Wire has said that it's bringing all of its podcasts to the app. Even Tucker hosts his show over there now. The only reason why they're coming onto Twitter is because they've been deplatformed elsewhere. Now, here's the problem with that. Musk claims that he's a free speech absolutist. And you know what? He's right. Free speech is a right. So if he's out there, being fair to both sides, no harm, no foul. The guy has caved to the demands of autocratic governments and has censored links to competing platforms. I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem like free speech to me. In fact, Twitter's so immersed in the far-right platform role that it's killing its competitors. Yep, you heard that right. When Parler shut down in April 2023, its parent company said that no reasonable person believes that a Twitter clone for conservatives is a viable business anymore. And that's a problem, because he's not a centrist anymore. If he was running Twitter like a centrist, it wouldn't have been this bad. And the way he runs Twitter won't affect the world. But you know what will? The way he runs his AI company. Because if that company ever sees any success, and Musk has his own far-right worldview, we're just going to have two echo chambers instead of a well-balanced chatbot. We'll have ChatGPT, which does lean to the left, and we'll have TruthGPT, the chatbot Donald Trump will use to write his campaign speeches. But you know what? You don't want to worry about that. TruthGPT isn't happening anytime soon. In fact, he made this company for a whole other reason. You see, folks, many Tesla investors have been eagerly waiting for something like this. They've also been waiting for the company to incorporate AI into driverless cars and factory robots. These guys say that Tesla is not just a car company, but instead, it's a tech powerhouse that can bring artificial intelligence into the real world, where the technology can then perform complex and meaningful tasks. Musk himself says that Tesla is going to surpass Apple and Saudi Aramco to become the world's most valuable company. He's sure as hell his car company will be a juggernaut that's worth trillions upon trillions of dollars. Musk says that his new company will be complementary to Tesla, and it's also going to increase its value of it greatly. And, he's not wrong. Think about it, his companies already exhibit synergy. So bringing an AI company into the mix will help him give all the good tech to all of his businesses. Tesla has been focused on implementing autonomous driving into its cars for a long time now. And yes, the company does have an AI department. But now that he owns a company that's fully focused on this, it'll make advancements even further. And it'll help not only Tesla, but also SpaceX and Neuralink. And there you have it, folks. From starting this business just to help Tesla, to the billionaire starting a company exactly like the one he had to leave. That's the real reason Elon Musk launched xAI.